guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jane, or as you may know, Jane's Big Shrink. So today's video I'm really excited for because I feel like this is definitely a video that's going to help people that are pre-op, maybe even post-op. You know, I know that there's a lot of people out there that try to get back on track, and maybe things that I have here would help. So today's video, I am going to show you things that I have been buying, pretty much my pre-op haul. That's what this video is. I'm going to show you things that I've bought. I'm also going to show you how I prepared myself from, literally day one, how I started to prepare for this journey that I am so excited to be on. So if that's something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. I promise to give you as much information as I can. So real quick, we always want to start with stats. Again, my name's Jane, not that that's a stat, but just to repeat, if you're new to my channel, I am going to have weight loss surgery. Specifically, I'm going to have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My surgery date is November 18th of this year. And currently I am 5'2". I weigh 265 pounds. I have a BMI of 50.0. And that's it as of today. I did start on a little challenge, a 30-day challenge, obviously just to help kick myself into gear since my surgery is literally 1 month away. So yeah, I'll talk more about that maybe in another video. So today, I'm just gonna show you things that I bought, just pretty much to prepare myself. So first and foremost, one of the first things that I bought was this book. It is the Bariatric Mindset Success 6-Month Accountability Workbook. I actually just stumbled on this. I honestly don't even remember like the details of when I found it, because I literally bought it, I think like in June, because remember my initial consult with my bariatric surgeon was July 31st. So I stumbled on this book and it's been so great. So great. You literally log everything. And I know we're living in an electronic world and everything is like, you have an app for this, you have an app for that, but there's just something about just like doing it like, you know, on paper again. It's really great. I really like it. It has an accountability calendar. It has you write down what your goals are. Let's see if I can zoom in there. It's a lot of stuff. It's just so great. It really is. You write down your goals for that month. You write down your goals for a week. You go back and revisit at the end of that week. Like, did you meet your goals? Great. If so, what's the goal for the next week? If you didn't meet it, what happened? Which I really like. I really love the whole, like, if you didn't reach your goals, okay. This book really makes you think about the whole mindfuck part of being obese, which is so good. At least for me, I really like that. But yeah, this book has been awesome, and is, I'm sure maybe some of you know, this is a 6-month accountability book, because typically insurances do make you wait 6 months before having surgery. And honestly, I assumed in the beginning that my insurance was gonna be like that, but turns out all I had to do was literally just 4 pre-op tests, and bam, I was able to get approved and get a surgery date, and that's what's going on right now. So I figure that this book, it can also help me, you know, phase from pre-op to post-op, which I think will be really, really great. So yeah, really great book. Love it. I got it on Amazon. One of the other things that I got into was just writing my thoughts down. Again, I'm going back to the whole, I know we have apps for everything, but again, writing things down is just so really, really great, especially for me. So this is one of the many little journals that I bought, nothing fancy about it. But I literally write everything in there. I write almost on a daily basis about how that day went. I try to write, especially the day before, I'll put, you know, like, well, tomorrow is this day and I usually struggle with this, and so I want to work on that. And then I try to write shortly after that, the next day or the following day, just to follow up, like, okay, I went into the week wanting to walk for 30 minutes every single week, every single day, and now it's Friday and like I haven't done shit. Okay, what happened? And again, that's just another accountability thing for me. It seems to be going really, really well. And sometimes I find myself writing things in there that aren't even about my weight. Like sometimes, you know, work is there's just so much going on, and you can only talk off your friend's ears, right? So much. So I'll write about work, I'll write about my kids, I'll write about, you know, whatever. It's just been a really good therapeutic outlet. So yeah, those have been really well. But onto the haul, I'm gonna start showing you things that I've recently bought. So first and foremost, I bought myself a scale to weigh my food. That seemed to be very important. Okay, so the scale. I have really seen, even now during the pre-op phase, how much, you know, measuring your food is a total game changer. I was always, I don't need to do that. It felt so anal that I was just like, I don't have to do that. Like, I know I'm an overeater. I was just like, well, I'm just not gonna put that much food on my plate or in my meal preps. But when I started using this, it's just gotten so much better. And I know I've seen the difference from when I've meal prepped. Mind you, I meal prep healthy things all the time, but I've seen the difference of a week of meal prepping where I eyeball my portions, and then a week where I use this, and it's such a big difference. I know that I need to use this. Like I already know. So yeah, really great that I have this. It's really come in handy. So other things, sorry guys, I'm reaching for the items here. Nothing too crazy, but lunch bags. You got to make sure if you're prepping your food and whatnot, you have something to take them in. Having these bags, I have two. So I have this one, which I bought at Target. I really like it. This one, I mean, I'm sure in the camera too, it looks really big. It is rather large. Plus it's got an extra compartment down here that I really like. I bought this at Target. It was literally less than 20 bucks. And then my other lunch bag is this one. I actually got this off of Amazon. I really like it. But yeah, I feel like this is just one of the few things that just keeps me focused. I know I'm gonna meal prep. I need to put, you know, my stuff in my bag. And even more so when I go back to work post-op, you know, I need to make sure that I have everything that I need, so that way I can maximize on this tool that I'm gonna receive. So another item that I bought is these waters. So I actually got these at Sam's, and I really, really like them. This is actually a case of 12, and I've only drank 3. I really didn't want to drink too much, but I just wanted to make sure that I liked the flavors that were in there, because I didn't want to stock up too much on this protein water. So it's infused water. Again, I got it from Sam's. But I didn't want to go crazy on like getting cases of it, and then it's like, well, great, all of these tasted like shit and now I have to drink it. I know me, and even now, like if something doesn't taste good, if it's inconvenient, anything like that, it's so easy for me to get off track. So I bought these waters. I tried one of each flavor, and they're actually pretty good. So I'm gonna show you the flavors that come in this pack. I am going to start with my least favorite. And honestly, I was really surprised that it turned out to be my least favorite. Because you know when you read flavors, you know, you read it, you're like, ooh, pineapple this and mixed berry that. And you're like, oh, well, that sounds good. I had one of those moments. I read this bottle and I was like, pretty sure that's gonna be the one that I'm just gonna be the easiest to throw back. Like, I'm gonna love it. So that was the mixed berry. This is 70 calories. It's got a total of 1 carb and it's 15 grams of protein, which I thought was super awesome. But of the 3 assorted flavors, this one it wasn't bad. It was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like force myself to drink it because after I tried the other 2 flavors, I just wasn't crazy about it. And I honestly thought this one was gonna be my favorite. I'm like, mixed berries, like that sounds good. But yeah, turned out to be my least favorite. And even just thinking about it now, like, okay, I'm a month away from surgery and I'm thinking about, you know, that I'm gonna be drinking these, you know, before and after. And I'm already telling myself in my mind, like, shit, like, great. How many flavors are there of this one? Because I just, ugh, like, I'm already like, I don't want to drink it. So yeah, mixed berry was not a fan of. The next flavor was fruit punch. Same stats, 70 calories, 15 grams of protein, which I thought was really good. This one actually has 3 net carbs. And yeah, fruit punch, it wasn't bad. I liked it. It was good. I was able to drink it without it. You know what? Wait. Everything I oh man, this is why YouTube loves me. Okay, so everything I said about mixed berry is wrong. I meant all of that shit for fruit punch. Fruit punch sucks to me. Didn't like it. So yeah, everything you heard me say about the mixed berry, I meant for fruit punch. My apologies. Yeah, fruit punch, again, now it makes sense now. I thought, well, usually fruit punch is a hit. It was not. I totally dread having to drink that. Last but not least is my favorite of the pack. And honestly, if I can find a pack of this flavor, I would be good to go. So fun fact about your girl, I love coconut. Coconut, anything, I love it. So yeah, needless to say, tropical coconut turns out to be my favorite. This one is 80 calories. This one only has 2 net carbs, 15 grams of protein. And yeah, this one, ice cold, so freaking good. So good. I've actually been trying to work on my water, and when I say that, sorry, I mean the speed that I drink it at. I actually don't have issues drinking water, thankfully. I just feel like I just don't need another obstacle right now, but I'm really good about drinking water. I actually like the taste of water. So yeah, especially if I'm thirsty or after a workout, I'm so bad about just like gulp, 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 chugging it. And I've been actively trying to like, okay, slower, 1 sip at a time, do not gulp. But I remember like when I was drinking this coconut one, I think I drank this whole thing, I don't know, like less than 10 minutes. And this is almost 17 fluid ounces. So it's, I mean, it's a normal size, but I remember having to like tell myself, sorry, I have children in the background with runny noses. That's what that gross sound is. Anyways, I remember having to tell myself like, okay, I know that I like it because I'm just wanting to like chug the shit out of it. But anyways, those are the 3 flavors. It's a pack of 12. I got it at Sam's. Unfortunately, I do not remember how much it cost because I actually bought that back in August. I actually bought a lot of these things in August when I was under the impression that I would be able to have surgery in September, because I literally knocked out those 4 things, those 4 pre-testing that I needed to have. I literally knocked that out like 2.5 weeks after my initial consult. Yeah, your girl was not playing. So yeah, I started like buying all this stuff in Chingas because I was like, I need to hurry up. So anyways, I don't remember how much they cost, but Sam's is so great. Like you never really, you know, overpay for things there because you buy them in bulk anyways. But yeah, that's from Sam's. And then what I also got from Sam's are some protein shakes. So I'll show you that. So first is my favorite, which is Premier Protein in the caramel flavor. This one has, excuse me. This one has actually been my favorite for a really long time. I don't know if I've shared the story with y'all, but about 2.5 years ago, I lost about 65 pounds. And when I was on that, one of the things that I did was I would get coffee or espresso, and I would just add this, and it was so freaking good. I added almost any Premier Protein to coffee. I love coffee, but we'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, caramel was my favorite flavor, or is my favorite flavor. So I bought a case of that from Sam's. It is a, sorry, I'm looking at the box right now. So I bought an 18 pack from Sam's, but I started drinking it like a month ago. I started having protein drinks for breakfast, just so I could at least cut down, you know, on one meal of not going nuts on. So anyways, I have a box, an 18 pack of caramel Premier, but honestly, I think I'm down to like maybe 8 of these, so I have to buy another pack. And then recently, I went to Sam's again, and I didn't buy caramel. Can you hand me the box? So, no, the cookies. So, sorry about that. So I was gonna get 2 boxes of the Premier Protein, but I wanted to try Sam's brand, which is the Members Mark, because I was reading the stats, and honestly, like, everything is identical, but Members Mark is cheaper. So I was like, well, obviously I'm gonna try the Members Mark. So I bought a case, an 18 pack of the chocolate of the Members Mark. And again, stats are very similar, are identical. Calories is 160. There is a total of 1 carb and 30 grams of protein. So I have an 18 pack of this. I think, like I said, I think I have like 8 caramel shakes left, which I'm gonna buy another pack, another box before my surgery. And then the other box that I bought at Sam's when I bought the chocolate was the cookies and cream. So this one I do just have the box to show you. I've tried cookies and cream, it's good. It's not my favorite, but I just wanted to make sure that I had a really good variety, because that liquid diet, I know up here is gonna have to be like on it, because I started a food funeral when I got my surgery date. Well, not like exactly to the date, but I started it shortly after, because along with my excitement came anxiety of like, oh my God, am I ever gonna eat this again? Am I not? And so, yeah, I started doing that, which isn't good, but that's another video. I don't wanna get off track. I'm just saying that I know me, I need a variety. I can't do certain things over and over and over again. So far, those are my 3 protein drinks. We saw the protein water. I told you I don't really struggle with water, but I've still, I still got into buying flavor packets, because I actually used to be really big on juice, which we all know it's really not juice, it's just like sugar. And I do miss things like that, and I do crave that. I gave up sodas about, maybe like 6 or 8 years ago. And every now and then I'll just crave, you know, a Sunkist, you know, or a Dr. Pepper, or just something, fruit punch, you know, just something not good. So I did start buying flavor packets, and I actually really like it. All the zero sugar stuff, like I wasn't too sure if I was gonna like it. But so far things have been a hit, and so I grabbed a few of them so that I could show you. So this one is Sunkist brand, and this is orange peach mango, which I haven't opened this up yet. This is 5 calories and 2 carbs, 0 protein. So, I mean, I wish it would have been 0 carbs, but 2, I mean, honestly, that's not bad. I can deal with that. This one is 0 sugar, Sunkist in the grape flavor. Oh man, you guys, this had, oh man, like, I regret buying this little box because I drank the shit out of this. Like, this grape one is so good. Honestly, you can't even really tell the difference between this and like the soda that you buy at the store. The flavor, it's identical. The only difference is obviously the fizz, right? The strawberry lemonade is also one of my favorites. This is Weiler's Light. This one is 5 calories and 2 carbs. Again, I can totally deal with the 2 carbs. I don't use a lot of these in one day. Like I said, I don't have a problem with my water intake. I really can just drink a gallon of water a day and it just be pure water. I really can. It's not that hard. But every now and then I do just kind of want to change things up. So honestly, I think these flavor packets, I may use them like 2, maybe 3 times a week. I really don't use it a lot. But still, when I do use it, it's like, oh yeah, this is a nice change. So this next one is the Sunkist brand. This one is orange pineapple, 5 calories, 2 carbs. This has been really, really good too. And what I recently did, I should have gotten a yogurt just to show y'all, but it's nothing complicated. So I actually added about maybe like half of this pack to a Greek yogurt, just plain, you know, just plain Greek yogurt, no flavoring. And I've just mixed in half of a pack of the flavor, the orange pineapple, and it was super good. So good. I got that idea from a YouTuber. Oh man, I wish I could remember her name. And I wanted to because I was gonna just give her a shout out. Sorry, I can't remember her name, but oh yes, sorry, Sue Lady VSG. That's who it is. She has awesome videos, by the way. I'm probably a lot of y'all already know this, but yeah, I watched her pre-op diet, and I have a 4-year-old and he's running all over the place. Anyways, so half of this packet into a plain Greek yogurt. So good. The flavor's there without all the sugar and all that other stuff that you get with yogurts. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Next thing up is broths. So I'm gonna show y'all broths that I have, you know, currently stocked up on. I didn't bring everything out because honestly, like, I have a lot. So instead, I just thought I would show you one of each just so you could get an idea. So up first is this bone broth from Kitchen Basics. So this is bone broth, beef original, 10 grams of protein per serving. And this one little to-go-to thing is 1. So 10 grams of protein. I thought maybe these little ones would be better post-surgery because honestly, I feel like right now, I'm just like, this is 8.5 ounces. Like I feel like I will spend so much money like drinking this, so I rather not. But I only bought 2. The same thing with these. I didn't want to stock up and then what if I don't like how they taste? But they were very inexpensive. I got them at my local grocery store, which is H-E-B for me because I live in San Antonio, Texas. And that is definitely my go-to for groceries and things like that. Pretty much that and Sam's. I'm not a huge fan of Walmart. Nothing against Walmart. I don't know. Like Walmart is literally like, if H-E-B doesn't have it, Sam's doesn't have it, I may even check Target, and then I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'll go to Walmart. So next up is more beef broth. So this one also, the brand is Central Market, which is a part of HEB. And this one's organic. I bought this because I've heard so many different reviews regarding organic and non-organic. Some people say organic's the way to go, it tastes so good, and others are just like, they taste no difference. So I just thought for shits and giggles I would get both. So I do have organic beef broth, and then I also have some organic, and this one I got from Sam's. So this I actually got in a big old box, like a huge box. This is 32 ounces. I want to say the box came with 8 of these, or maybe 10. I don't know, y'all, it came with a lot. So I did buy a box of this because it's just beef. Like, I didn't think that was gonna be something I'd have an issue with. I also bought a box of chicken broth from Sam's. Same thing, I think there was 8 or 10 of these. Same thing, 32 ounces. So they're pretty big. So yeah, I got these, I'm not too worried about it. The thing that I haven't, excuse me, the thing that I haven't bought yet is cauliflower rice. So I'm gonna buy a good chunk of cauliflower rice because when I'm on my liquid diet, I do plan, when I'm having my dinner, I plan to have the broth with some cauliflower. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna pretty much use something to like puree it, just to give it a different consistency. Because again, that's my idea of just changing things up while I'm on this liquid diet. So I don't have cauliflower rice yet, but again, that's always available. I figure I'll just get that as I get closer. So next on my list is pretty much containers. My mom actually bought me these because she's a sweetheart, and she's, you know, when she sees little things, she thinks of me. So each of these little mini solo cups are 2 ounces. I figured that this may be something that'll help me post-op when I'm gonna be learning about sip, sip, sip. So I bought these. I thought maybe they would be helpful. If not, I have children. I'm sure they'll figure something out if that decides to not work for me. So same thing, these little reusable mini containers. So these hold 2.3 fluid ounces. So you can tell it's like little cups. Nothing fancy. Excuse me. Oh, what's up with my voice? So yeah, I bought these because I figured, you know, this will probably come in handy when I go back to work after my surgery, which, you know, planning on hoping that won't take too long. But I figure, you know, that would technically be my new meal prep for, you know, the liquid stage, puree, all that good stuff. Same thing, I got these at, shoot, I would go blank. Amazon, sorry. So just these cute little containers. So these hold about 4 fluid ounces each. Let me take one out so you can see it. It's a 3-pack, which again, I'm probably gonna buy more, but same thing. I thought this would come in handy, help me get everything together for that post-op VSG life. So super excited about that. Next up is some more meal prep containers. This is the next set. I probably should have opened this so y'all could see.
I'll open it.
But these are a lot smaller, and I bought these specifically, again, for those little tiny portions that I'm gonna be eating after the fact. So this is called a bento box. I have a pack of 3. I will be buying more meal prep containers like this, and when I do, I'll do another haul of that as well. But I'm really excited about that. Next up, so, and I meant to bring it, maybe my daughter can run and get it for me, but right now I do have a favorite tumbler that actually my eldest daughter bought me from Target. Actually, can you go and grab it just so I can show them? It's right there in the sink. So I actually do have a favorite tumbler. It's just, I like the color, and I don't know. I guess when you get things that are just, you know, pretty and you like them, I kind of feel like that helps, you know, with reaching your water goals and things like that. Yeah, can you put the top on for me? Sorry. So I love my tumbler. Like I said, I love it. It holds 25 ounces of water. I typically do get a gallon of water in daily, pretty easy. My routine pretty much consists of, like, in the morning when I wake up, I usually already have this filled. So this is my tumbler. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a champagne color. Probably not. Sorry, it was in the sink. But I love it. It's got the straw opening there, but I love it. It holds 25 ounces. I typically will throw that back by the time, at least one of those, by the time I get to work. So that way when I get to work, I've already had 25 ounces of water. And then once I'm at work, then I drink a Premier Protein for breakfast. But I love that tumbler. It's pretty, it keeps things cold. I really like it. But I drink out of a straw. And if I remember correctly, I think my surgeon is the no straws after surgery. So I've been trying to find a new container, tumbler, something for my water. And again, I have to make sure that it's pretty. I have to make sure that it's something that I like, because it's just, you know, if you like something, you're just gonna keep using it and stuff. So I was at Big Lots about a couple weeks ago or so, and they had all these tumblers. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go check it out. And honestly, the box is what caught my eye. I'm like, well, what kind of tumbler is this? So this is the box.
Show them any examples.
It's nothing, you know, too crazy. So it's a thermal technology, keeps drinks cold for 24 hours, and then it keeps things hot for 12, which I thought was super freaking good. So I'm gonna take this out. This is another 25 ounce container, which I really wanted to stick to that 25 thing, because I feel like now I already have such a good, you know, momentum. I have a good feel for how I throw my water back every single day to get my gallon in with the 25 increment thing. It just seems to be working. Will that same plan work after surgery? I'm not too sure. I'm assuming no, but I think it'll help that, you know, I have something to drink out of that I think is pretty. So I haven't started using it. As you can tell, I'm taking it out of the package right now for y'all. But it is super pretty. Give that a minute to focus. It's nice and shiny, and it has like kind of like a rainbow hue to it. It's super pretty. And most importantly, you know, you just sip, sip, sip. There's no straw. So hey guys, sorry. I am having like the worst luck tonight. My phone died in the middle of this, so if my video today looks choppy, I'm so sorry. So I was talking about my pretty water bottle. 25 ounces, really great. I'm really excited to use it. I actually almost started using it, but you know, I have a water bottle. Y'all know I have my tumbler. So there's that. And then, well, give me a second. So I know this said that it would keep things cold for 24 hours. But I was like, you know, I should still just pack it with ice the way I do my tumbler now. But I noticed, you know, the opening, it's not very big. And I was like, well, shoot, I'm probably gonna have to buy like some special little ice cubes so that I can fit them in there. So while I was at Big Lots, I literally had just picked this up and, you know, still looking around. I go down an aisle and I run into these. So this is a 2-pack, and it is a pop-out ice tray, but as you can tell, they're real thin and narrow. See, there you go. You can like See them real good right there. So I was like, well, shit, this is perfect. So each tray makes 10 cubes, which I figured, 10 for, my 25 ounce tumbler should be perfect. But I'm thinking I may go back and buy more because I do notice with my water, I am pretty anal about like it needs to be cold. I'm not a room temp kind of water person unless I just worked out, which actually today I did that. It was super hot. I went for a walk and by the time I came back, I forgot to put water in and I was like, fuck it. I'm so thirsty. It's hot outside. I've been sweating like a whore in church. Like I need water. So during times like that, I will throw back just room temp water, but normally, no, I don't like that. So this was only $3.50, again, for 2 packs. So I will probably be going back to Big Lots and getting another pack just so I can have it on hand and, again, just to be prepared because I'm just that kind of person. I have to be prepared. So this next item I'm actually pretty excited about. So one of the things that I see a lot of people eat are sugar-free popsicles, and I haven't bought a box yet of sugar-free popsicles, and honestly I probably won't, and I'm gonna show you why. So when I first started off on YouTube trying to figure out if I was going to be able to do this or not, the very first person a part of this community that I started to follow was Mini Me in Tennessee. She had gastric bypass. Her name is Lisa, and she's just amazing. If you guys are not following her, please follow her. I will do my best to put a link for her YouTube channel below in the details box for y'all because she is just a fountain, a never-ending fountain of just knowledge and just great fucking advice. She keeps things real but motivational. I love following her. She's about 4.5 years post-op, and I literally I went back to like her very first video and I just started watching them because everybody needs help. I'm not on any other social media platform, so I was just trying to do my homework with YouTube. But she has had such great ideas, and the next couple things that I'm going to show you, I actually got those ideas from her. Again, she's great. So the reason that I am most likely not gonna get sugar-free popsicles, or honestly I might just get like 1 box and then that's it. That probably won't be something that I stock up on. It's because of an idea I got from her. So I got this box on Amazon. I'll give that a minute to focus. It is Nectar Twisted Cherry flavor. So these are whey protein. That is essentially what it is. And these are actually grab and go packets. I'll show you right there. And this is awesome. So you can utilize these packets in so many ways. I'm gonna show you what the packets look like, okay? And you can drink this. I mean, you can do it however you want. It's really good. I'm gonna give you like these little bullet points that are in the back. So it mixes instantly, which it does. 0 carbs, 0 fat, whey isolate, refreshing fruit juice flavor. It was pretty good. It's lactose and gluten free. So Lisa posted a video about these and I thought it was just super awesome. So sugar-free popsicles, super great. We can eat them, nothing wrong with them. And I'm not knocking anyone that's, gonna stock up on those because they're good for us. That's what they're there for. So Lisa posted about these and was like, well, protein is gonna be something that we're big on post-op. And honestly, I've been trying to also get better with that as well, even in the pre-op life. But why not have popsicles with protein? So yeah, and I was like, you know what? She's so right. I mean, again, nothing wrong with sugar-free popsicles, but if you could be throwing back, you know, popsicles with protein versus ones that are just sugar-free, like, why not help out your protein game, you know, at the same time? So, super easy, follow the instructions on the back, but really this whole packet you mix with about 16 to 20 ounces of water. It just depends how potent you want the flavor. You could even do it with 8 if you wanted to, which that would be like super, it'll really pack a punch with the flavor. So I actually wanted to test out making the protein pops. So her favorite flavor was wild cherry. So I was like, you know what? I'll try wild cherry. Why not? I've never tried these products before. So I bought that box, again, Amazon. And again, I suck. I don't know how much it was. I don't think it was anything too crazy, but I bought the wild cherry. I mixed it with 16 ounces of water, and I made my own protein popsicles. So things that you need to make your own protein popsicles, right? And then I bought these. I also got this on Amazon, and this is essentially, here, see that little picture right there at the bottom? You make your own popsicles. So this is awesome. I bought 3 boxes of these little popsicle makers. They make 6 popsicles each, so I have a pretty good amount. So I made a pack, and this is how they came out. I tried one, and one of my kids tried one. I don't remember who. But anyways, they came out really good. See how easy they are? You just, like, I put it in the water bottle, I shook it, and then I just, you know, poured them in these, froze them, and bam, ready. You just pop this thing out, and then you got your own popsicle. So, yeah, same thing. I wanted to try it before, you know, I got to the point where I needed them, because again, I just wanted to be prepared. So those, again, your own way to make your own protein popsicles, sugar-free, all that good stuff. Like I said, not knocking anybody that does the sugar-free popsicles. They're good for us. That's what they're there for. I'm just trying to kind of stay on top of the protein idea post-op, you know, just to help things run along smoother. So one of the things, or excuse me, the next thing I got from Lisa, again, Mini Me in Tennessee. Amazing. Follow her. She actually posted about a vitamin organizer, and I am very embarrassed to say that at 34 years old, I don't take vitamins. Yeah, I know that that's not good, but it's the truth. I don't take vitamins. But when I saw my surgeon on July 31st, and we had that conversation about what procedure would work best for me and all that good stuff, I was like, you know, I need to get ahead of the game. Like, I need to get in the habit now of taking vitamins throughout the day, so that way that lifestyle change doesn't hit me like a ton of bricks, because again, for me, it will. I have to prepare. I'm just that type of person. I need to have my ducks in a row so that I can, like, knock the shit out of the park. That's just how I work. So again, Mini Me in Tennessee posted about her vitamin organizer. I don't think I bought the exact same one as her. Mine's a different brand. This is my vitamin organizer. I got it off of Amazon, and I love it. I have been using it since August, and it's great. This little container box that it's in is airtight. So right now I don't take any vitamins that are chewies, but that might change post-op. So when I was looking at the vitamin organizer, which again, Lisa, she's the one that actually mentioned about getting an airtight one, because if you end up taking chewies, you know, what you sort on Sunday, by the time you get to it later in the week, they're not chewy anymore. Like, they essentially dry out because your vitamin organizer is not airtight. So I made sure to get an airtight vitamin organizer. So I'm gonna open this up for you. So it has every day of the week on there, and they come out, like you just take them out. Like nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna use this one just for example. So I wasn't taking vitamins. So what I did was I just started to Google vitamins that you just should be taking, like things that are good for you that I am not doing. And then there's other things that I added in there just because of the issues that now I'm starting to have because I'm obese. I really like these containers because not containers, the little storage things, because it's big, like they're very deep. Right now I'm taking fish oil and fiber. I'm taking a multivitamin. I'm taking biotin. Like I'm taking a lot. And all the pills fit in there really, really good. So you can tell all those vitamins I have in there. And yeah, this is great. So it's got, so this is Saturday's pill box, right? So it has morning, noon, evening, and then bedtime. I currently don't take any vitamins at bedtime. So right now I'm just utilizing the first 3 compartments. But this has really helped me having a vitamin organizer, because Sundays I sit, I organize, for the week. And then I literally just grab these and throw them in my purse, which works really, really well. And I have it with me all day at work, and that's what keeps me on my vitamins. I'm still not really good about taking vitamins every day. I notice that when work is very busy, which if you noticed in my last video, I talked about how things have started to pick up. That's when I do horrible with my vitamins. I will literally go from like taking them 3 times a day, on my shit, gallon of water, all that good stuff. And then I get so overwhelmed at work that I find myself eating lunch and, working at the same time. So I forget. So I'm not as, consistent with my vitamins as I'd like to be, but I am actively making a real legit effort to be. And again, I really feel like this vitamin organizer definitely helps me stay on top of that. Another thing that I did to prepare myself for surgery is when I saw my bariatric surgeon, I bought a multivitamin because I was not taking a multivitamin at the time. And I figured, well, what better one to take than one that I'm gonna be taking for the rest of my life after surgery. So the brand is Bariatric Advantage. It's the Ultra Multivitamin without iron. I got the one without iron because currently I am not iron deficient. So that's what I have. This is a 90-day capsule bottle. I'll try to get this to focus. Oh, sorry. It's not focusing. But yeah, multivitamin. I take this 3 times a day, right? Yeah. And it's going really well. These are capsules. So nothing too crazy. Sorry, let me help that focus a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, I've been taking these. Biotin is another thing too that I really, Catalina, can you grab me the Biotin multivitamin so I can show them? It's on the table too. It says Biotin, baby. Sorry, my daughter is very supportive and excited about me doing YouTube videos, and she insists on being my little helper. So she's actually the one that's been like giving me my items, and you may even hear her like whisper things that I should say. But Biotin is one of the things that I started taking as well back in July or beginning of August, because again, the hair loss that everybody experiences post-op. So I don't know if it'll help, guys, but again, I'm just trying to be proactive. So I figured if I already had a good chunk of biotin in my system, maybe that would help me not lose as much hair. I'm not too sure. It may or may not help. But again, excuse me, I'm just trying to just be on the right track. So I bought biotin. The brand is Nature's Bounty, which this I actually got at Walmart. And I think too, it was just like I happened to be there for something and I was like, oh, I should pick up biotin. So this is biotin. It's 10,000 mcgs. And this is the soft gels, which I made sure to get soft gels because if I remember correctly, this might be something that my body or my tummy will be able to still handle even after surgery. So this is 10,000. So I take this once a day and I make sure to take it with food. I do typically like to take it with a more balanced meal, which for me, I would say is my lunch because I meal prep. So my lunches are usually like bomb.com in the sense of like stats. They're really good unless it's just a crazy day and I don't, have such a healthy lunch. But typically I do have my meal prep with me. So I do take the biotin during lunch because I feel like my body will absorb it better because I actually have, other good healthy things in my system. So those are my vitamins. I think that might be everything that I currently have that, again, I feel is just kind of helping me get on the right track. It's helping me prep for surgery. A lot of these items are definitely going to help me afterwards. Sorry guys, I have kids. But this is, can't make this stuff up. So anyways, yeah, I think that completes my haul. Like I said, I've been buying things here and there and it's been going pretty well. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know why. But that's the majority of my haul. I will be coming at y'all maybe in like 3 weeks or so with a what's in my hospital bag video, because again, I have gotten so many great tips from a lot of different people on this channel, or excuse me, in this community. So I definitely do want to share that with you all. But yeah, aside from this, something that I can't really show you because I'm on my phone, or I guess I could take a picture, but I'm just actively trying to work out every single day, even if it is only 30 minutes a day, which right now, that's really all I can do. So about 3 weeks ago, I had started walking, just get in the habit of exercising. And I hurt my ankle really, really bad. I severely sprained it. I pulled a ligament. So my ankle now, okay guys, so another thing that I have started to do, and it definitely has not gone the way I would like it to, is working out. That has been a struggle for me all year long. It's just been so hard for me to get back in the groove of things. This fucking pandemic, just, it's just everything. It's just a whole lot of things. I tried to get back in the habit about 3 weeks ago, or yeah, 3 or 4 weeks ago, with working out. And 2 weeks in, it was going really, really well. I was walking here in my neighborhood with my daughter, and it was going really well. And then one day, it didn't go so well. I severely sprained my ankle and I pulled a ligament. It was my left ankle, and it was bad. It was really bad. I was in a lot of pain. Of course, I couldn't walk or do anything like that. That was, like I said, roughly what, that incident was what, 2 weeks? No,
I think it was like
that was like 3 weeks ago now. And my ankle is still like really swollen. Like when I wear tennies, like my ankle like spills out over the side because it's still pretty swollen. But it's not as swollen as it was when it initially happened. Like it legit looked like half of a softball on my ankle. It was terrible. But yesterday was the 18th. So that was literally 1 month away from surgery. And I told myself that I would do a 30-day challenge. Like I have to do something every day. And then what happened? The first day I say I'm gonna do that, and shit didn't happen. Go figure. But today's Monday. I told myself like I absolutely have to get out and do something. So I wanted to walk for an hour because before that's what I was doing. I was walking for an hour. Sometimes I was even walking more. But once I hit that 30-minute mark, my ankle started to hurt. Like I was limping. So I think that's pretty much the kind of limit I know that I'm at right now is I can walk, but I really can't go past 30 minutes because it hurt. Because when I was out on my walk, my ankle started to hurt. I looked at my watch and it was literally 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go home. But it took me like almost 10 minutes to get home. And those last 10 minutes were pretty rough. I was in a lot of pain. I definitely don't want to push that to a limit to where I'm just gonna make things worse. So 30 minutes is what I'm gonna try to do every single day. I really hope I can stick to it because I know that I need to. Not only that, but you know, every pound that I can lose prior to surgery will definitely help. Those are my kids again. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing. That's another thing that I started to just kind of help me prep and get in the right mindset of just being consistent with not just my eating and my water, but being physically active. So that's all that I have for y'all tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I appreciate the likes on my videos, and of course, subscribing to my channel. You know, this is not easy. It's not easy to put, you know, all your insecurities and business out on the internet, but a lot of y'all do make it so much easier. And again, y'all's support is really awesome. Again, can't thank y'all enough. So again, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, punch that little button to get your notifications when I upload videos. I will be trying to come at y'all on a weekly basis, just so y'all can see, you know, everything leading up to November 18th, which is my surgery date. So again, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in a week. Bye.